Hello viewers, welcome back to DGM Entertainment News. As usual, let's remind you guys to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you don't want to miss out whenever I drop bangers like this. So Pastor Daniel Olawande, the lead pastor of RCCG, the Envoys, Lagos State, has opened up about a time he got fed up with his wife and how she managed to revive his interest in her. Speaking on the podcast Love Gist, Pastor Olawande recounted how he felt disconnected from his wife, finding her less appealing and attractive. He explained that the situation led him to seek the help of a mentor who intervened and invited his wife for a meeting. After the intervention, he noted that his wife surprised him with a romantic evening at a hotel, complete with roses and a special prepared meal. Pastor Olawande acknowledged the romantic evening as what revived the romance and passion in their marriage. Okay, he said, "There was a time that I felt disconnected from my babe. I was just tired of her. I know you will be shocked to hear this but I'm just tired. Fed up as in she wasn't appealing to me anymore. She wasn't attractive and I became overwhelmed. Like she touches me, I'm touchy, like she was even the one asking for sex at that time and I was not available. Any little thing, I was not excited anymore and I don't know what was happening. So I had to go to a mentor to talk to her about it. I don't know what is happening. I get angry easily. I get emotional. Just become defensive. I'm not just attracted to her as if it were and we have not. Of course, I fast. We don't have sex. But this one, there's no fasting and I have not been able to even come close to my wife for a while. I was just disconnected from her and I was not really feeling it anymore. But I went to her mentor and her mentor spoke to her. Her mentor apologized on her behalf. Her mentor said that she was going to talk to her. So her mentor called her for a meeting. I don't know what they discussed, and then the next evening we were going out and my wife requested that I allow her to drive, and then she drove the car and drove me to a hotel and I got there. She said, "We are going to see somebody," and then we are going. I was like, who am I going to see? I entered the room. I saw roses on the floor, roses on the bed. I saw a table set before me, a lot of different kinds of dishes. I'm like, what's this? What's happening? She said, "I made all this for you," and I'm like, wow. I sat down, I started eating. I was eating this, eating that. Before I finished it, I transferred money to her, something immediately, and then all the love that died, the love came back that night. Please let me play the video for you guys to see so that you know that he actually said all these things. Watch the video, be right back.
There was a time that I felt disconnected from my babe and I was just tired of her. I know you'll be shocked to hear this, but I was just tired. I was just fed up, as in she wasn't appealing to me anymore. She wasn't attractive and I became overwhelmed. Like she touches me, I'm touchy. Like she was even the one asking for sex at that time, and I was not available. I was just getting any little thing. I was not excited anymore, and I don't know what was happening. So I had to go to a mentor to talk to her about it. That I don't know what is happening, but I get angry easily. I get emotional. I just become defensive. I'm not just attracted to her, as it were. And we've not had, of course, when I fast, we don't have sex, but this one, there's no fasting, and I've not been able to even come close to my wife for a while. I was just disconnected from her, and I was not really feeling it anymore. But I went to a mentor, and our mentor spoke to her. Our mentor apologized on her behalf. Our mentor said that she was going to talk to her. So our mentor called her for a meeting. I don't know what they discussed. And then the next evening, we were going out, and my wife requested that I allow her drive, and then she drove the car and drove me to an hotel. And I got there. She said we're going to see somebody, and then we're going. I was like, who are we going to see? And I entered the room. I saw roses on the floor, roses on the bed. I saw table set before me, a lot of, a lot of different kinds of dishes. And I'm like, what's this? What's happening here? She said, I made all this for you. And I'm like, wow. I sat down and started eating. I was eating this. Before I finished it, I said, send me your account number. I transferred money to her, something heavy immediately, and then all the love that died, the love came back that night.
So welcome back. Let's take some of the reactions. Nigerians, you can never see this kind of thing and keep quiet. So one user said, you as a pastor went to report your wife to her mentor for doing what? The mentor apologized on her behalf for doing what? She was still the one that carried you to a hotel and surprised you. God, I beg. Another one said, you are not a pastor, you are a princess. Oh my God, this one got me. Another one said, at some point in every marriage, there comes a season when your love for one another will be tired. Marriage is just a tax. Another one said, thank you, pastor. Another user said, baby girl, I want to implore you to please never let him go. He really loves you. Don't allow anyone express him. Thank you so much for the service. Another user said, she's our member, Shine Ladies Club. Another user said, I think all young guys and ladies should be listening to this. This is one of the loopholes in marriage that most of our parents don't talk about. Marriage is a prison, if not because of her personality. Another user said, mentor apologized for him as per king. Congratulations to you all and what you people are marrying. Another user said, the lady just they regret her choices. Another user said, I feel like most people saying this don't understand that only a wise woman saves her home. The mentor only apologized and discharged him with the apology, and that's to show that we are on same pool. Okay, I brought to you guys again another hot gist. Please, what do you guys think about this? I watched the video and I was like, I don't know. I felt he wouldn't have brought that whole topic thing to social media. Social media, before all these videos will just go viral. He wouldn't have actually brought that thing. I watched the video and the woman was not looking okay. Please drop your comments on what you think. So Falz, the bad guy, has packed different reactions online after airing his stance on premarital sex, stressing that fornication is not a sin, contrary to what is written in the Holy Bible. Do you guys agree? Okay, Falz took to his ex account on Sunday with a post saying fornication is not a sin, challenging traditional religious teachings and quickly sparking a wave of reactions from fans and criticisms. While some defended Falz's right to express his opinion, many others, especially from the religious community, were quick to rebuke the claim. Citing biblical references, his post also stirred intense debate across social media platforms from X to Instagram to different social media platforms. So let's take some of those reactions. One user said, fornication is a sin, flee. 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 Another user said, I'm shocked to see this kind of tweet from a lawyer himself. May God have mercy. Another user said, no wonder gree marry. Another user said, you follow chase clothes at your age. Haba. Another one said, don't let anyone deceive you. There is no advantage to having premarital sex. It hampers your emotional progress, physical health, spiritual closeness with God, and mental health. Bed undefined, stay safe, flee. Another one said, yeah, it's not a sin, it's disobedience. It's disobedient to God's commandments. Another one said, 1 Corinthians 6:18, flee fornication. Every sin that a man doeth is without the body, but he that committed fornication sinneth against his own body. Always read your Bible. Another one said, many things are not actually not a sin, but we have been misled. Please, what do you guys think? Because I don't want to add my mouth inside this whole thing, because I have nothing to say. It's left for you guys. What do you think? Please drop it at the comment section. So LIight has opened up about his stance on relationships and marriage, revealing that he is not currently in a romantic relationship and has no plans to marry anytime soon. LIight appeared as a special guest on the Esther podcast, where he revealed his aversion to marriage, which stunned some viewers. He stated that committing to a relationship will require himself being ready to compromise for the person, a step he's not ready to take yet. It would be nice to find someone who would make me compromise, but now I'm not intentional about dating because if I'm dating you, I will have to make time for you. Also, I'm no longer a kid. I'm 31. Luckily, my parents are not pressuring me to get married. They have made peace with the fact that I'm different, he said. On the topic of marriage, LIight stressed that marriage is not on his mind because he doesn't believe in it, citing the skyrocketing divorce rate as discouragement. He said, marriage, maybe later, but for now, I'm not of that mindset. I'm also not going to intentionally make anyone my baby mama. I am not going to a wife, anybody, anytime soon either. It's not like I don't want to get married because I want to be free or be a playboy. I just don't believe in marriage. They don't work. Have you seen the rate of divorces? I have seen a lot of unhappy marriages. That doesn't mean they are not happy ones. But personally, I want a happy home, and I don't feel like I can do that yet. And I'm happy, and I'm not going to jeopardize anybody's happiness just because I have to get married.
Yeah, but now you need to be getting ready to get married now.
Marriage?
What?
Maybe later. I don't share. I'm not of that mindset.
Is it?
Yeah, of getting married. I don't see it yet.
You're
Maybe
not going to make someone a baby mom. That's a very UK thing to do.
Not intentionally, but I'm not going to wife anybody anytime soon either.
Just give in, playboy.
But I'm not trying to... it's not like I don't want to get married because of I want to be free or whatever. It's just because I don't do well with... I just don't see, man. I don't believe in marriages yet. They don't work.
What? A Nigerian man saying marriages don't work? What? Why?
I don't believe they work.
Why?
Have you seen the rate of divorce?
In Nigeria?
Divorces, yeah, people divorce. People get married and people divorce. It just don't work. I've seen a lot of unhappy marriages. And that doesn't mean they're not happy ones. But also, it's a me thing as well. You know, I know myself. Until I get to a point in my life where I am capable of being there with another person and share my life with one person for the rest of my life. You know, I want a happy home. And I don't feel like I can give that yet. And I'm not going to I'm not going to jeopardize other people's happiness just because I have to get married.
This is what LIight actually said. I don't know. What do you guys think? Drop your comments at the comment section. So finally, veteran rapper M.I. Abaga has opened up about some of the biggest regrets of his life, revealing that learning how to roll cannabis tops the list. Story, come and sit down. In an interview on Connected Minds podcast, the rapper admitted that while he doesn't mix substances or do hard drugs, the ability to roll his own weed has led to excessive smoking. He said, "One, the worst things for me that I wish I could unlearn was learning how to roll cannabis. I wish I never learned that, because if I never learned it, I did probably smoke with a little moderation or whatever. But because I know how to roll, I do it when I wake up or in the studio. I don't even let anyone roll for me. I do it myself. I don't do drugs or mix anything else myself, but I wish I never learned how to roll. That's one." MI also spoke about mistakes in his relationships with women. He admitted to making poor decisions that cost him connections with some good women. Then, maybe decisions with women. I have broken a few hearts that I regret. I have messed up in some relationships that I wish I could turn back the hands of clock. But everything happens for a reason. Sometimes in life, you just have to learn from your mistakes and not repeat them. Exactly. He described how he broke hearts and lost amazing angels due to impulsive choices and mistakes such as responding to messages or following people he shouldn't have followed. He said, I have tried to learn from every mistake I have made. I have made a lot of mistakes, especially regarding women. I have lost some very amazing angels due to some stupid stuff I could probably have avoided, girls I shouldn't have said hi to or follow back on social media. Some little tiny mistakes. As you grow older, you just learn to live with the regrets.
So what were some of the decisions you made in the past that you think maybe now when it comes to my career?
Let me tell you something. One of the worst things for me, one of the things that I wish I could unlearn is how to roll
Cannabis.
Thank you. I wish I never learned that, because if I didn't learn it, I'll probably just smoke with a little bit of moderation or whatever. But because I know how to roll, Charlie, hey, you wake up in the studio, you know what I mean? And the crazy thing is that I don't let nobody roll for me. I roll my stuff myself. I don't do no drugs. I don't mix my stuff with anything crazy. But I wish I never learned how to roll. That's one, just aside. And then maybe decisions with women. I've broken a few hearts that I regret. I've messed up in some relationships that I wish I could turn back the hands of time, but everything happens for a reason, and sometimes in life you just have to learn from your mistake and just try not to do it again, or grow from your mistake, or just be plain stupid. And for me, I try to learn from every mistake I've made.
I think this is a lesson we should all learn from. Yeah, this is a lesson we should all learn from. So guys, we'll end our entertainment news here today. Do ensure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, and share this video. And until I come your way again, I remain Obaje Evelyn Chinonyelum. Bye for now.